Hello and welcome back to the Sheffield Wednesday Sim to Glory career mode here on dexteritybox. That transfer cap is still in effect. Obviously, as we're going through this season, it's not a transfer ban. I have got a season that I'm doing with Bolton at the minute. If you want to check that series out, that is a lot more in terms of transfer bans and struggling with finances. We're doing a bit of a Sim to Glory with that one as well. I will eventually get around to doing a traditional sort of career mode where I play a few of the matches as well. But to start off, I really want to get in the depths of this game, learn more about it, and you guys can see what the later stages are like before the game's really reach the heights, and some people have still not got their hands on it yet. I'm thinking I will take a lower league club all the way up at some point and see what we can do. Play a few matches, well, play at least half of the matches in that kind of road to glory like I used to. But we've got a long year before FIFA 20 has run its course. The transfer cap was around 650,000 or 630. We'll say 630 because I can't quite remember today, but we're not going to go over that because I've just totted all the wages up and we are at 251,000 a week currently. So we can easily double that if we wanted to and stay in, but we're not going to do that because it wouldn't be realistic, and I don't actually think we've got the finances to do it. No, we've got 11 million. Koku's moaning, but I'm actually going to play you this season, so shut up. I'm actually going to rejig the formation to put him in the squad, because what can he play as? Is he just central midfield? We've got our free transfers that have come in. We've got Aorto. Obviously, we did some realistic signings at the end of last season, ready for the start. We've got Desart, who I've brought in as Bannon's replacement, but he's kind of more of a cover for Luongo. But then again, actually thinking about it, he can just replace Pilipesi. Can Reach go on the left? Just say Aorto can't go on the left either, apparently. But he's going on there. He's going to replace Harris because he's better overall rated. Don't want to take Bannon out the squad, but I think he is on the decline. I think that is my heart talking over my head. Is there a way we can utilize a formation that will keep him in? We're already using quite a few central midfielders. That's the only issue. No, I genuinely think it might just be time for Bannon to be phased out of the squad, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to look at your comments. This bit's back. I like this bit because this is why we do these career modes in this style, so you guys can get involved. Our first comment today is going to be from Ja Hardy, who says, sign Jack Clark and Jamie Shackleton on loan. We will have a look. Okay, so we'll send the scout out for Clark. He's playing at Leeds. I'll scout him though. Next comment is from CH Nitro. Enjoying the videos? Thank you very much. Can you please bring Michael Hector back? I'm not sure it's the best idea, depending on what FIFA have done to him, but it's worth a look. Still at Chelsea on this. You've possibly get an update. You'll probably get a day one update when the standard edition comes out, so your career modes will possibly have patched all these transfers in. Next comment is from Steve. He says, go for Assombalonga. I can't say that name. Assombalonga. There we go. He's 26, 3-star skill moves and weak foot, but his work rate is medium-low. I mean, you're not selling me on him there. I'm not going to lie, but we'll have a look. I already scouted him last season, didn't I? Oh, contract expiring. Let's have a look at these stats, though. Acceleration's not bad. It's not amazing, and his sprint speed, yet again, it's on the better side of strikers, but we could do better. His strength is attractive, though. He's got very mid stats that would be decent. He's finishing 74, could be better for a striker. Okay, the last comment today. I'm not reading all this out, but it's from J Workman 99. And he's gone for it. He's given us a load of details, which I very much appreciate, but I'm going to just pick some names out of this comment and have a look. Okay, so Linton Maynor is the first one who he said would walk into the team now, so we'll have a look. Don't need a cam, so going to skip over the Gibbs-White suggestion. We will look at this Vinagre, even though I'm just going to want to say Vinegar. We'll look at Fry. I like these. These look actually like they could be signings that I would make, so well done. We'll see when the scout reports come back. I might be swearing at you. I won't. I'm nice, really. Okay, development signings. We do want a couple of those. I'm not going to be able to develop them as much as I would if I was doing an actual play every game career mode, but there will be one of those coming, so I might actually, if you stick around, subscribe and hit that bell. Nice little plug there. And you comment these long-term development ones when I start a career mode in like League 2, that might be a shout. So, Hover. Parrott is another one. Bolton is another one. I don't know if we develop him if his potential is only 78. I'm also scouting players of my own accord and they'll come in too. I think replacing Forestieri is a must at the minute, and a backup centre-back. Thornley is coming in. I am going to use him in the squad now. Ugh. He dives a lot. Oh, God, he's worth a fortune, though. We'd have to... I don't think we'd even be able to afford Mitrovic. Someone wants to buy Roof off us already? Give us a chance? No, he's staying with us. We need him. Okay, pre-season match. Benevento. That doesn't look like a real squad. Is that a real side? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My wider football knowledge isn't great. This is actually a squad. This is a real side. I'm good in English football. I'm good in the top divisions. But this is a Serie B team. That'll be why. But it's a 5-0 win. Scout reports coming in on a couple of players. Mitrovic, he's just ridiculous. We're not going in for him. Charlie Austin would actually be a very good signing for us in the temporary if we could get him. So I'll shortlist him. Match against Genk now. See how we do. And we lose. Of course we do. Kachu has got a goal though, so he can stop moaning. Scout report on Fry. Not a bad option, to be fair. 22.72. He is like a Thornley sort of... I don't know if, because he's English, he's going to cost more if it's worth going for him. Stop trying to buy my goalkeeper. Match against Antwerp now. We could do with a bit more in terms of funds, and that is a 3-1 win against Antwerp. Reach getting to Aorta. That's 3 goals in this tournament so far. He can score by the looks of it. I am actually willing to let Liam Palmer go for 690,000, to be fair, because he's just not growing on FIFA. It would be 8 grand pretty much off the wage budget, which helps us with the challenges of this career mode. And it's money. I mean, Burnley want to buy Kachu for 10 million, and I'd usually snap their hands off, but lads, we've just got him. Leave me alone. This season, if someone wants to come in for 20 million for him, they can have him. Because that's realistic. We'd be like, yes, we can do so much with reinvesting that, but you've got to give us 20 million. Match against Sassuolo is a win. Iorfa comes off the bench to score. Kachu gets another goal. Right, I'm just going to block offers for my keeper. Go away. Palmer left for about 450,000 added to the budget. There's an offer coming for Borna. Not interested. Okay, the final of the pre-season tournament. Can we win it? Get us off to a good start. We can. We get a 3-1 win in this. Thornley, Luongo, and Aorta getting the goals. And it's scout reports in. Many scout reports. Okay, Jesty's not what he once was. Connor Wickham. What have they done to you? Might add this guy to the shortlist just in case, because he's rapid. Oh, Maina, yeah, I can see why you said he'd walk into the squad. Might be a similar situation with this Sally Makers. I have no idea how to say that. This Vletnik could actually be a really good shout because he's got a release clause of 1.9 million. Could be the same situation with this Doku, who's an exciting prospect. He's got a release clause of 2.6 million. Michael Hector's 73 overall, but he's on 57 grand a week. So I think I'm actually going to steer away from him, unfortunately, because of the wages. Right, let's have a look at these objectives. So Youth Academy's low priority. Brand exposure. Okay, so it's selling the matches again. Within 3 seasons, increase the season ticket holders, so we're going to have to perform to do that. We've done the short term. This seems like last season's. Gain automatic promotion, and obviously no continental. Set up a training session. Going to put our new players in here that have still got some potential. Okay, that's a decent one. Across the board there, we can actually get quite a range of players in there. Burnley didn't want to pay the money for Koshu, so it's good that he's actually happy now. Don't let it go to your head. You need to keep working hard, friend. Nikita we could probably get on loan, so he might be worth having a look at if we could bring him in on loan. Do we go for Andy Carroll, boys? Luke Bolton, I think I might leave him for a different kind of career mode because I'm not going to be able to do much with him on this one. Troy Parrott, however, I think I might sign. Jamie Shackleton's not up to standard what we want. Jack Clark would be a very good signing, though, so we will definitely look at trying to get him. Ha, 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 ha. Go away, United. Right, so one for the future. Let's try and go in for Parrott. Realistically, I'd only like to pay $1 million. They want a 1% sell-on if it's $1 million. Okay, I can do that, Pochettino. Offered him a 4-year deal. I'd really like him to take a pay cut to come to us. 8 grand a week. Wonderful. Takes 8 grand a week, and then we can actually keep him in line. That is 8 grand to add to our wage budget, which currently stands at 258. It's 9. It's 259. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I'm lying. We've got to take Palmer off. Okay. The figure I gave you earlier didn't include our new signings because the freeze came in after I totted it all up. So we're now actually on 282,000 a week. We've still got plenty. Jack Clark, this is going to be a tough negotiation, this one. But if I can get him for around 4 million, I'll be happy. I just keep buying all Spurs' players. We'll go in at 3.5 to start, and he wants 2% sell-on fee for that. I'm happy to do that. It's a really good way of future-proofing this. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal because I'm not going to try and give the 5 years because they don't happen that often. in the Championship. Okay, so he wants 13.5 a week with the signing bonus of 115 grand. I am happy to do that because he's taking a wage cut. It's going to cost less than I thought it was going to. They obviously round it up on here, so he adds 14 to it. We're on 296k a week now. He's actually going to be a bench player initially, but I do want to bring him into the side. I've still not replaced Forestieri, and I think I'm going to try and do it with Britt Sombolonga if we can get him for less than 4 million, because he is higher rated. He does give us another option. He's 3 years younger than Forestieri. It'll be a decent signing. Will they take 3.8? Okay, this is going to be a tough one. They want a lot more. I'll do a 15% sell on if you'll take 4 million for him. Wonderful. Now the wages, we've got to try and keep them steady. 3-year deal, he is 27. I would like to try and wage cut players if they'll do it. So let's try and get him on 25 grand a week. Wonderful. The addition of Sombolonga has taken us up to 321,000 a week. I mean, we could technically still double that, but we're not going to. What we are going to do, though, is because it's too good to turn down, he's got a release clause, this Docker, of 2.6 million. Yes, we're going to have a few too many wingers, but I will try and send some players out on loan as well, and we'll try and get this guy into the squad, pay that release clause, because he's going to be a great investment. Our scouts found him as well, so it's quite cool. And them wages are pretty good. We'll definitely do that. 5 grand. It's nothing. Takes us up to 326 a week, so it didn't really dent the wage budget. I'm actually going to drop Adebayo and put this Why do I do this to myself? Jukulrod. Jukulrod? Your name's not funny, I just can't pronounce them. If you're watching this, Jukulrod, can you imagine if he is? Our new signings do actually make Adebayo and Iorfa surplus to requirements. I'm going to keep Iorfa because he can play centre-back as well. But I think I'm actually going to get rid of Adebayo and possibly Harris. Transfer list Adebayo and Harris as well. It's so annoying what they've done to him on this FIFA. They've ruined him. Okay, let's do this press conference before the first meeting, first match of the season. Promotion more than a dream for Sheffield Wednesday. We have what it takes. One of the bargains of the year for Parrott. I agree, he is a good bargain. Okay, match against Reading. Let's sim it. I also said I was going to bring in a centre-back. I don't think I am. I think I'm happy with the cover we've got at the minute. I'm going to basically not make any more transfers this window and see if we need to do something in January. It's a 3-0 win to start the season off against Reading. Very happy with that. Sombolonga, Iorfa and Koshu being the ones with the goals. Okay, let's sim to transfer deadline day and see how August goes. Obviously, this is a sim to glory. If you came expecting a traditional road to glory, that's not what we're doing here. But do subscribe to the channel. I will be doing those over time, just not at the minute. As I said earlier on, I like these. They're fun. It means you can see what the game's capabilities are early on in FIFAs. Wonderful. So we are playing Jack Clark, which is exactly what I want. I want us to rotate him in. Stay grounded, my friend. Keep working hard. This is so funny. Adebayo's out for 8 weeks, which isn't ideal. We've had a lot of offers coming for players we're not selling. We did sell Harris, though. We got about 400, 500,000 added to the transfer kitty, which is not bad. I actually kind of need Tom Lees as backup at the minute, so he's not going anywhere. And Joey's not going anywhere either, because... Can he go somewhere? Because we've got Bannon. Yeah, we can let Joey go, actually, if you want to pay a bit more. And Koshu's not going anywhere, friends. Thornley's up to 73 overall. Desart's up to 75. And Sheffield Wednesday are top of the league. Yeah. Transfer deadline day. I don't know if much is going to happen. We might have some outgoings. We'll see what happens. I'm not bringing any more in. 1.9 million for Pelopessi. Happy to do that, to be fair. We have got better players in his position. Nah, I'm not selling a 27-year-old Adam Reach for 3.4 million. It's insulting, to be fair. Jack Marriott's gone to Legans, so we're not signing him. Pelopessi sold and gave us 1.3 million to the budget. It's a good offer for Barry Bannon, to be fair, at age 30, but I'm going to keep him because we don't need to sell. Last couple of hours, doesn't look like too much is going to go on to end the day. No, nothing actually happened. 561 million was spent across all the leagues. Okay, it is sim to January and hope everything hasn't set on fire time. Let's go. Ooh, hang on. There's a Steel City derby coming up. We're going to stop the simulation there. Give us a sneak preview into how we're doing in November as well. Well, no, we're not, apparently, because I clicked stop and then it carried on for 2 weeks and literally stopped exactly where I didn't want it to stop. Okay, we'll do the next one. This game, man. Already I'm moaning about it. Oh, God. Oh, God, what's happened? Why is my rating at 66? Why is there always a goddamn cup match when we come back at the start of January so I can't sim? Oh, I have something I can guess it has something to do with the fact that Thornley can't be in training sessions at the minute because he's injured. 2 weeks for Thornley. Okay, so it's not that bad. Just sorting out this B team so we can put them in a cup match. I'm not actually confident with this. Forest might put a strong team out and we might lose. Oh no, we don't. Bannon, Parrott and Forestieri get goals, sending us through the cup. I'm glad because we did have a cup objective. We couldn't get knocked out in the first round, I don't think, so that's decent. Right, we're top of the league by 8 points. How are they mad at me? What's the problem? What is the problem? Luongo's loving it. I'm proud of you, Luongo. You have done well, my friend. Okay, we've got to go in for some contract maintenance now because we've got players leaving. I'm willing to offer Westwood another year. Oh, no, I'm not. He's retiring. Okay. Oh, bye, Westwood. I will offer Lees another year if he comes down on his wages, because there's no guarantee we're getting promoted. Yep, he wanted a 2-year, we got him down to a 1 year. Now you can go on a free then, Lees. We don't need you for 15 grand for the year. However, Thornley is going to get a massive contract, because this is where we're going to have to make up the money from Lees going. It can go to Thornley. Get him on 3 years, and I'll offer him 16 grand a week, so we're going to offer him quite a big amount with a 100 grand loyalty bonus. Show him that we actually want him to stick around. And then the money that we're saving on Lees is going to Thornley, and actually we're saving money. He's happy with that. I thought he would be. It's a generous one. We could have probably got less, but we don't need to. If Van Aken will take less money, I'll keep him because he's 26 and he is a backup if we have a massive injury crisis. I won't do that, though. Do want to get some money for Adebayo, so we're not letting him go on a free. He wanted 3 years. I'll give him 2 because I don't want to get stuck with him. Take away that appearance fee. Wonderful. He loves the club. Oh, now I'm less sure I want to sell him. Bannon can have another year if he drops his wages because he's currently on 24 grand and it's a lot of money. 16 grand and 100 grand loyalty bonus. Yep, he's happy to go down to 16 grand, which is fair because that's what I'll give other players who are around his rating now. Kirby can go. Kochu's obviously got a deal. Adam Reach, right. Ooh, he might cost us a bit more than I want to spend, but I do need to keep hold of him. Oh, he'll take a wage cut. What if I remove the appearance bonus? Cool, so he's taking a wage cut, which actually helps us out massively as well. Nice little signing bonus, kind of balances it out. Not fully, but helps. Gonna try and bring Forestieri's wages down too. I'll offer you a 100 grand signing bonus because it's Forestieri, but I do want you on 15. Wonderful. So that's brought down the wage bill. I'm not gonna tot it up yet because we've got freeze going. I'll do it at the end of the season, but we have got enough to play with. It's actually helped us out a lot for when we go to the Premier League, because if we get to the Premier League next season, the wage budget will be increased, but not immediately. So the first season in the Prem, we're going to stay on the wage budget of a championship club. It's if we stay up on that, then we've stabilised and we get the Prem money, that's when we can advance. See? That's how it stays realistic. Carl Darlow's contract's expiring. We need a backup keeper next season, so he might be worth a shout. I am looking for some frees as well, see if we can do that. Vidra would be an amazing free. They've let his contract run down as well. Yet again, though, a player I could see Wednesday actually signing if they'd let his contract run down, because we got the money when you're not FFP'd up to the eyeballs. Gary Cahill would be a good backup centre. That's realistic, actually. Wednesday fan. 74 overall, 25 grand from Crystal Palace. I'm going to go in for Gary Cahill next season. He's aging. He wouldn't be our first choice, I don't think, but currently he'd actually walk into the squad. But he'd be a good signing, especially if we're top of the championship. If we don't go up, he's a really good championship centre-back for a year. If not, he's really good cover for the Prem. God's sake, I'm gonna have to send someone out just to get a defender. Yep, this is a quality centre-back signing we can make from Millwall. They've let his contract run down. Jake Cooper, 73 overall. I want to make a couple of centre-back signing on freeze, so we're prepared for either another season in the Championship or our first season in the Prem, depending on how it goes. And he'd obviously want to come to Wednesday over Millwall. No offence to Millwall, but this position, top of the league. I'll put you on 16, just get rid of that clean sheet bonus. Wonderful. Got a match against Reading here. Oh, crap, I've left the B team out. This could go badly. But it doesn't, because our B team are better than Reading, apparently. I don't know why the assistant manager's not been playing your reach, but I'd have always played your friend. Parrott's up to 70 overall now. Got the first team back out now for this match against Birmingham. Should be a win, this. And it is a Sombolonga with a brace. He's moaning that he's not played. He's just not quite ready to start over reach yet. Just realised I forgot to go in for Cahill. We'll go in for Cahill now. He's probably going to want quite a bit on wages. I'm happy to go up to 25, what he's currently on. but I would like him to take a drop if possible. Wants to be important, that's fine. 1 year's fine as well. Try him with 20 with a signing bonus of 100 grand. Wonderful. That'd be sort of the big name signing as well. Match against Donny. If we don't win this, the system's broken. Okay. Alright then. I think Stevie May scored against us there as well. Scout reports are coming back now. Ben Foster would be available on a free. Worth a shout. Tom Heaton would, actually, we could make him our first choice keeper. Johnny Evans would have been, but he's off and his wages actually wouldn't have worked. Adrian's also available on a free. Vidra 74 overall. If we can get him to take a slight pay cut, he'd be a great signing. We've missed out on Karius. He's going to Palace. Actually, Pereira from Man United, they haven't offered him another contract. He's 24.73 overall. He's actually what I'm going to go for. He's 6'2", which is not the tallest for a keeper, but it's not bad. 3-year deal for a 24-year-old keeper's not bad. Okay, his wages are a bit excessive. I'm going to need to bring those down. You can have all those bonuses, but come down to 20 grand a week. We can do it. I don't know if I want to do it. That's the thing. He'd be our highest paid player, but he wouldn't be our highest rated player. No, I'm not going to do it. If we're paying over 20 grand, if we're paying over 30 grand, that sort of thing, I want to sign someone like Heaton. 78 overall. He'd be our first choice. I'm going to go in at 30 with a 200 grand signing bonus, and hopefully he takes it. Yep. He's on 30, so he becomes our highest paid player, but he is our highest rated player, so that's fair. No, I'm only going to sign Vidra if we can get his wages right, because it's rumoured that he wants over 30. That's what they said the least he'll take in the actual preview tab. But I'm not willing to pay him that. We don't know if we're going to get promoted yet. I can't risk it at the minute. Oh, that's a load of crap then. He wants a lot less than that. Took the bonus off, 19.5. I'm happy with. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I can't see myself doing much more than that. Loan offer for Dawson. Happy to see him go out for a year. Okay, Leeds are a Prem side in this season. It's a cup match. I'm not putting a weakened team out against Leeds because it's Leeds. And it pays off. We get the win at Leeds, knocking them out of the FA Cup. Desart's gone up to 76 overall. Dawson's gone on loan. Tom Lees is off. He's going to Guimaraes. Match against Peterborough, just to end out January, because we're going to do transfer deadline day in a minute. 2-2 draw. Some weird results in this. It is the Championship, though. Is that George Boyd? Really? Trent Alexander-Arnold's gone to Barcelona from Liverpool for 68 million. We're going to loan Borakov out. The offers coming in for Kosciu now are less than they were, so he's definitely not going. 200 million spent. We didn't actually bring anyone in, just some deals for next year, because some clubs were stupid enough to let decent players run down. Doku's just gone up to 74 overall, so he's proven to be a good signing. Right, we're currently top of the league. Let's hope we're still the top of the league by the time I've done this, but we are going to sim to the United match, and hopefully get a win when we can slow roll it this time. Benevito want to loan Adebayo. I'll actually do that to get him off the wages next season. Press conference time for the United match. Yes, the title is within our reach. We're currently on 92 points, guys, by the way. Thought I'd mention that. Spoiler. We'll fight till the end. Apparently, last time we scored, we beat United by 4-0. Wow. Will you defeat them again? Obviously. Of course we're ready. Is this where my words come back to bite me in the arse? Potentially. No, they do... They do come through. Billy Sharp scores against us, but it's not enough. Right, the last match of the season's against Rotherham, so let's sim to there and see what situation we're in. Is that a bloody FA Cup final? No. I know we've built a good side because we've been clever about it and we've been student, but come on, FIFA. We have won the league, 108 points. Wow. Without spending lots of money as well. We've literally done that with just a couple of well-placed transfers. That's the potential, Gary Monk. That's what you can do. Pirates up to 72 overall. West would like to say goodbye to the fans in his last match. It will be an honour, Westwood. Many cries. We'll also give Lees his last run out as well. Westwood and Lees' last appearance for Wednesday, May 15th, 2021. Can we get a win? 3-0 win. He keeps a clean sheet. Of course he does. Those two lads keeping a clean sheet on the last day of the season, on their last appearance for Wednesday. We're in the bloody FA Cup final. In our second season. Without spending really any money. Well, not a lot of money anyway. What? These were realistic transfers. I mean, it can happen, can't it? But we're going to get smashed. Oh no, my game's crashed. No. FIFA's still got game-breaking bugs, guys. So if you're going through the competitions and you're going through the menus, be careful. It just crashed my system. we've gone back to this Rotherham game, but what I'm worried about is losing the save data. The capture footage. So there's a potential that I've lost footage again because of this. But Aorta is also top of the league goal scorers, so he's been an absolute beast for us. Assombalonga coming in 7th, so we've dominated it. But at least I've realised if I have missed just like a bit of footage there, that'll be because of FIFA and crashing and messing my life up, not me. Let's just do this Rotherham match again. Hopefully it's the same result or similar. I will be quite annoyed if not, but we all know it was 3-0 in spirit. It's 4-0 this time. Okay. Kieran Westwood hangs up his boots. It's a sadden. Westwood, I can't play you in the cup. I can't, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. You've got to bow out at home. You'll be on the bench. You'll be part of the squad. If I was playing this, which is why we're probably going to lose because I'm not playing this, but if we were playing this, I'd bring him on if we were smashing it. But we've got to try and at least win it with our strongest 11. Which is going to be hard anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is going to be a smashing. Yep, we lose 3-1 in the FA Cup final, but we got there in our second season. It would be a little bit ridiculous if we'd won it in our second season, but I'll take it. I'll take getting to the final for the first time in many, many years. Van Aken's moaning about his contract when we've just given him a new one. He can sod off. Stop. God damn it! God damn it, why did I do that? I can't view the leagues again. Just so you're aware, we won the league, 111 points. I'm not going to end that there, though. I am going to actually go to the start of the next season and show you the player ratings and see what we're dealing with. United only came in 8th as well, so they didn't even make the playoffs, just saying. Roof is at 75, Wildsmith 69, Dawson 68, Junkelrud 75, Borna 74, Thornley 73, become a great player. Van Aken is off. He's at 70. Tom Lees is off. Obviously, these aren't relevant anymore. Fai, 73. Iorfa, 70. Adebayo, 71. Desart, 77 overall now. Quality player for us. Luongo, 76, which I'm quite surprised at, to be fair. Bannon, 73 overall. Kochu, 77. Gonna be key for us this season. Jack Clark, 74 overall. Decent signing at the start of the season. Reach, 74 overall, stayed there. Aorta, 77, improved massively. Doku, 76 overall, which is a really good improvement. He is going to do things for us. Assombalonga has gone up to 74. Toyokawa has gone up to 74. Forestieri stayed at 72. Parrott's gone up to 73, so he's proven to be one of the best signings. And obviously, Borakov, 68. He'll be on loan the next season. Don't forget, we've got all those players to add to this as well that we signed on freeze. Not a lot, actually, but 4 good additions. Okay, current players' wages, I'm excluding the freeze from this that are going, are at 278,000 a week. You can say that that's probably, with the new signings, at 320 a week. So we have pretty much 300 grand in the wage budget because we're not going over average championship spend for our first season in the Premier League. So think of that. Our transfer budget's probably not going to be massive. You're not going to see it yet, but think about it. We're probably going to be limited to about 15 million. But a wage budget of 300,000, that's what I want your suggestions for the next episode. We're going to want some Premier League quality to add to these already awesome players that have won us the league. Get those suggestions in the comments, but they should be around 40 grand a week, 50 grand a week. I don't want to break the bank too much. We might be able to sign like a star for like 80, 90, but it's got to be realistic. It's got to fit to the goal of this career mode, which is realistic signings and a proper road to glory. Doing it on a budget, pretty much. But for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all those things, and keep watching right here on Dexterity Box.